Okay, this is part 2 of a 3-video series in which we're covering the jog wheel section of the master unit. This video we're going to focus on the edit functions along with the jog wheel, and so we'll talk about some of these buttons. First of all, we have these arrow keys here right at your fingertips, and that allows you to select your tracks. And if you use the shift modifier key and scroll up or down, you can select or deselect multiple tracks. And I found that to be very quick and easy, almost faster than even reaching up and grabbing it on a fader unit. So you can do that. We also have trim head, trim tail, and split. And then we have fade in and fade out and volume right there at your fingertips. And I love where these things are placed. It's made it very quick to transition from using a mouse for these basic editing functions to just doing it right here on the surface. And then also we have object select, range select, move, and then cut, copy, and paste. So all those basic editing functions are right there at your fingertips. We also have a snap button where you can turn your snap on or off for your project, so it's quick to grab, and also auto scroll, and then auto select. And obviously whenever your cursor touches something, it will select that track, or that part rather. I usually leave that on, but if you wanted to turn it off, it's right there. We will turn that off for one part of this video in a minute here. And then we have a save button. This is an incremental save, which means it's different than a save as. This will actually give you a new number every time you hit that save. It'll add a number to your project. And then one of my favorite features is having this undo button right here at your fingertips. So if you did something, made a mistake, and you want to quickly undo it, it's right there at your fingertips. If you hold the shift modifier key down and hit undo, that will redo something. And so that's very handy as well. And then there's obviously an enter button right here. So let's go ahead and demonstrate some of these functions, and I'll show you how quick you can do some of these things. And there's also a quick zoom that we covered in one of the other videos that sometimes I use as well. Let's zoom in here and take a look. And let's say I wanted to, maybe I want to just cut this out. I can just put the cursor where I want to cut it, where I want to cut out, and do trim head. And it just, you saw what happened. I can fade in right here, and it was there that quick. And let's say I needed to fade this out. I can just fade out where the cursor is. Or if I didn't like what I did, I can just hit undo. Let's also, let's say we wanted to cut this little section out here. Maybe we didn't like that. We can hit split. We can trim head right about here, fade in. We could fade out right here, and we're good to go. And another scenario might be, let's say we wanted to turn that section up or down. Maybe this was a little bit too loud and we wanted to turn it down. We can grab the volume and turn it down right here with our jog wheel, or turn it up. We can also move up and cut that out if we wanted to, or we could copy that section and say we wanted to paste it right here. We could do that. Or let's say we wanted to move it. We can just grab it and move it here with the jog wheel. We can also click move and then hold Alt down, and it will move it vertically up or down as well. So again, all these things that you used to have to use a mouse for is right here at your fingertips, and it's just been, I've seen that I've transitioned very quickly from using a mouse to now doing everything hands-on here. Now this is all with object select button lit up. If we were to go to the range select button and highlight that, we'll want to turn off auto select. And now you can see we can select just a range, and let's say we wanted to move that, we can do that as well. We can also highlight move and do the alt move and move that around using the range select as well. Some wonderful functions, again, right there at your fingertips. And that concludes video 2. So we'll go ahead and move on to the 3rd video, in which we'll cover the transport controls a little bit more using the jog wheel as well. As usual, if you have any suggestions or questions, please email me, brad@pulsesound.com, and would love to cover anything that you'd like us to. Thanks for watching.